Hey guys, this is Shanita. I am back with today's video. As you can see by the title, I am doing a Nature's Little Secret styling video, I guess you want to call it today. I didn't do any of the coming on beforehand to show you my twisting. I've showed that 100 times. I know you all know how to twist, and so I thought I would just come on at the end of the twist to let you see what they look like, and then you can watch for the ending so that I can tell you what I thought about these products. If you are interested in seeing my Nature's Little Secret items that I'm going to use, then you have to stay tuned. All right, so I am back, and what I have done is I used the Gorgeously Kinky styling milk as my leave-in. I used this for the first time and I absolutely loved it. So if you have not bought anything from the brand, then you want to check out my Gorgeously Kinky. I think I did a Gorgeously Kinky haul video on this channel, and I also am posting the deep treatment mask to the brand on my channel in a video either right before or right after this one. So be sure to stay tuned for that. But anyway, I am, as you know, have several items by Nature's Little Secret. I have this avocado moisture cream, and it says it is made with avocado oil and butter. Nature's Little Secret is a new trending company that is circling the natural hair community for its natural and amazing ingredients. And I think this probably could be a styler in and of itself. It probably was meant to be a styler in and of itself, but I am actually topping it with the Irish Moss styling cream. Both of these are moisturizing, but something about putting this one on my hair, and as you know, this company doesn't have any butters in there. Well, they don't use shea butter in their products, and I am so paranoid that I am not going to have enough moisture in my hair. It's so funny because my hair doesn't like shea butter all by itself. So if I stick like a shea butter mix, just mix with oils on there, it's too heavy, it won't penetrate. These are filled with wonderful ingredients, and I'll tell you about those a little later, but they don't contain shea butter, and I always say that my hair just does better because of its coarseness when there is a good formulation of oils and extracts and butters. So this does have butter, but it is not shea butter, and so is this one. So I was just too scared that I was going to do a wash day that wasn't going to turn out, so I used both products. I just used a little bit of each. So I am going to come in so you can see what these twists are looking like. It was very easy to separate, to twist. They are shiny and came out very smooth. Look really nice and moisturized. And so I sat there and twisted them as I was watching TV. I didn't even bother to part. I think I used the same part that was already in there. I just twisted. It's late. So I wanted to show you what they look like while they were still wet. And I'm going to sleep with these overnight. I don't know how many days I'm going to let them dry for. We'll see. But I just wanted you to see this much. And then I will be back to show you what it looks like and to tell you what I think of the Nature's Little Secret styling products that I have. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm back, you guys, and I am getting ready to take down these twists. It has been 2 days, and I took, have you ever put in your twists and then that you're going to let them sit for 2 days, but after the first day, you're so anxious to see what they look like that you start to unravel one or two just to see how they're progressing? Well, I did that yesterday and I felt very discouraged. I saw a lot of frizz, and just looking at the outside of my hair yesterday, the juicy, shiny, gorgeous twist I had the other day just looked dry and dull to me. got some pin up here. It looks dry and dull. You know how when you go to take down your hair, you want the moisture to still be there. So I am going to take these down, and I am not going to judge whatsoever. I don't know what I'm going to get. So I'm going to start taking these down, and then I will come back and we will see what they ended up looking like. As I'm taking these down, you guys, I am thinking about something that we have not talked on this channel about yet, and that is trimming split and dead ends. I am realizing it is definitely time for me to trim. I really try to do it once a quarter. I don't have a strategic set time. I do it when I feel it's needed. As I'm taking my twist down, and I want you to know that as you're taking your twist down, if you find that at the ends of the hair, number one, they are really thin, really thin. And if you are having trouble getting them apart, say you're taking the twist down and like right at the ends there, it start to snag, then those are thin, damaged ends, and that is your signal for knowing that it is time to do a trim. It is best to do that when you start to realize it. Like, you don't have to do it that day. I've been noticing mine like that now for weeks. And so it is definitely a way to tell when it is time to start thinking about it and planning for it. That is what I have discovered in my twists for the last few weeks, and it's something we have not talked about, and I wanted to make you aware of that. Sometimes there is some confusion about when to trim and how often to do it. So that is, you can't just run through snatching down the twist. Sometimes it's good to just slow down and take the time to see if you get some snag at the end. And then you see how thin that is. Here's the strand, and then right at the ends, it's just like a few little raggedy ends. That needs trimming. So if you start noticing that on your ends, I don't know whether you trim yourself, whether somebody else does it, but it is time to start getting rid of that. Because if you don't, what happens is those thin ends will start to travel up the strand of your hair. So they'll go start at the ends, and then it'll start going up and up and up. And that way, when you have to go trim, you've got to trim off way more than if you'd done it when you first started noticing it. So I'm going to be thinking about that for the next couple days and figure out when to do it. So like here, that I could just feel it. It wasn't bad, but I can feel when I get there that there's just like a little extra snag in some places. So I'm going to get off camera, and I am going to finish taking these down, and I will come back very soon. Oh, I didn't show you the hair. I'm getting ready to unravel, and I hadn't even shown it to you. So this is what it looks like upon takedown. It doesn't look bad at all. It still looks good, actually. I'm quite pleased with how they are looking so far. Still got some shine. It looks like it is very defined, and I'm going to see how it's going to hold up to unraveling. All right, I completely underestimated this. You know, I'm trying to prepare myself for disappointment. Sometimes you just can't. You just don't know how life is going to work out. So here is how this ended up. And I have to say, I am pleasantly surprised. The definition stayed in, and it is soft and it's moisturized. It needs shaping so bad, and it'll look a lot better once I get these dead ends off of here. But if you can overlook that, then you can see what it actually looks like. Let me come in. So it's not bad at all. I feel a lot better. Yesterday, I thought I did another wash day that's just going to be a bomb, and I just need to let it go. This Irish Moss cream that everybody talked about, I used it once before by itself, and it just, I don't know. I just didn't care for it. The definition didn't hold, and it was kind of frizzy. It felt dry, but whether you pre-poo or not, the deep conditioner you use, all of that comes into effect with how a product works. So you may have done something quickly one time without doing those extra moisture steps. This time I did, so it just happened to work out. Still believe that if I had used just one of these by itself, it would not have been enough moisture. I was so worried yesterday thinking, okay, there's just the butter in these products are not high up in the top. There's no shea butter, and I was so concerned about that, but it looks like it's going to hold. So let's talk about this avocado moisture cream that is made with avocado oil and avocado butter, which is something you don't see very often. It is we know this brand is natural. There's no silicones, no phthalates, no yucky stuff. This is the texture of this. It looks light, but I can feel that there's a butter in there. You know what I mean? It's not like lotiony. It is weird in that it is light. It's not very thick, but I can still feel the moisture on my fingers when I do this. It doesn't absorb completely in that it's going to be too light, but at the same time, it's moisturizing, but it is lightweight. Like my hair is not weighed down at all. So it feels really good just using it. It does remind me of like a deep moisturizing lotion. It has a lotion consistency. I would say that it is thicker than lotion. It's thicker than lotion. You know how lotion can be very thin and very transparent. Even just rubbing this in, I can still feel it on my hands. Very, very moisturizing and very soft. This has water, acetyl alcohol, bihydramonium methyl sulfate, avocado oil, aloe vera juice, slippery elm bark, avocado butter, agave nectar, panthenol, here we go, phenoxyl ethanol, and capryl glycol, sorbic acid, vitamin E fragrance, yada yada. But really, really good. I definitely think that a lot of people would be able to moisturize and style with this by itself. Maybe top it with an oil to seal in the moisture, but definitely one that you could use alone. I wouldn't use it as a leave-in. I did use a leave-in, and then once it kind of air dried about, I don't know, 60% of the way, then I went back in with this. Little goes a long way. This 8 ounces is about here, and I have used this bottle probably, a lot. I've used that a lot. Sometimes when I just want to refresh my hair, I'll use a little bit of that because it is just that consistency where it's not too heavy, but it's going to moisturize. So I don't think you're going to get any product buildup from that. And then here is the styling cream. Now this has water, Irish moss extract, slippery elm extract, flaxseed extract, cetyl alcohol, bihydramonium methyl sulfate, babassu oil, avocado oil, glycerol stearate, pumpkin seed oil, aloe vera juice, kapuasu butter, agave nectar, and some preservatives. So the only butter in it was a little bit further down on the list, and I was very nervous about this. Very nervous. And I know there's probably videos out there where people talk about this on type 4 coarser hair. I haven't seen any. Everybody that I've seen with it just doesn't have very tightly coiled, you know, that dry, coarse hair that just really, really needs a butter. So I am going to say, if you are a tightly coiled person that has that dry hair that is very hard to moisturize, you can use this. Definitely be able to use it. And I don't think everybody would have to use the both of these together. I don't think so. I think you'd be able to get along with this fine if you also put an oil on top to seal in the moisture. It says you can use it on wet or dry hair. Mine was damp. So you guys, I'm going to give this a go. Like, I'm going to say this is very good. I recommend this. I was a little bit nervous about using this. Sometimes when you look at products that your hair like, and if it has a lot of butters and heavier oils, you think when you use something that doesn't have like really heavy butters that it's not going to work. And this is not that. This Nature's Little Secret really, really is good. I really recommend this. My hair is very soft. Um, I could probably wear this for a few days without retwisting at all. I think it'll just continue to get bigger, and as long as I work on hiding these terrible ends and shaping it up, that it'll hold the moisture in as well. My hair feels very, very moisturized. I am very, very pleasantly surprised. Like, I'd already told myself, okay, be prepared after this disappointing product that you're going to have to go back in and find another moisturizer and an oil to seal in with. That's what I planned to do for the rest of the day, because I knew that what was happening. And so you never know, you guys. This natural hair journey thing is really trial and error. You just don't know if you're going to like something or not until you try it. Even if you try to watch ingredients and say, okay, my hair likes this, but it doesn't like that, like, every product is different. All sets of ingredients are different. You just have to give it a try. So that's it. That's what I think, and I'd love to know what you think about about my hair. I would love to know if you like Nature's Little Secret. How has this infamous styling, Irish moss styling cream been for you? I know it is gaining a lot of popularity, and I know that after the end of the year, I'm seeing it kind of pop up all over the place. So let me know your experience with it. If you want to try it and was curious if you should, absolutely. Absolutely. I really, really do suggest that you give it a try yourself. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. This is all I have for today. I will be back in the next video. I don't know, you guys, if I'm going to get around to posting anything on tomorrow. So you'll get a break from me, okay? And so I'll see you in the next video in the next few days or so. I continue to pray you guys are taking care of yourselves and that you are well. Drop down below and leave any comments. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.